6.9 crores from State Disaster Relief Fund for thunderstorm hit areas. IAF helicopters undertake Bambi bucket operation in response to the forest fires in Uttarakhand. Jorhat police seized 11.44 grams of suspected heroin, one held. Government scrapped FMR along India-Myanmar border for security reasons, says Assam Rifles DG. Japanese Ambassador Hiroshi Suzuki to arrive in Nagaland on May 7th. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thoubal districts till 10 p.m. For Kokching district till 8 p.m. In Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. A very good afternoon to our viewers. Welcome to ELITETV. You're watching English News at 12:30. I'm your host, Chongtham Amrita, bringing you the news in details. In response to the devastating effects of yesterday's natural calamity across various parts of Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has announced the release of Rs 6.9 crores from the State Disaster Relief Fund to provide immediate assistance to affected communities. Addressing the media at his secretariat this evening, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh expressed his deep concern over the widespread damage caused by the thunderstorm and hailstorm. He revealed that an assessment conducted by the state government has identified 15,425 houses severely impacted by the calamity, with many properties, livestock, and even loss of life reported. The Chief Minister stated that the scale of destruction, particularly due to the size of the hailstones, has been unprecedented. Tragically, one individual lost their life to lightning during the calamity. To address the urgent needs of affected families, the state government has swiftly mobilized its resources and established 42 relief camps across the affected regions. Deputy Commissioners have been tasked with assessing the damage to homes, with contact information made publicly available to facilitate communication and support for affected families. According to the assessment, Imphal West, Imphal East and Bishnupur districts are among the worst affected, with thousands of houses sustaining significant damage. Essential relief materials including CGI roofing sheets and food supplies have been distributed to affected households. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh also appealed to shopkeepers selling CGI roofing sheets not to engage in price gouging, urging them to keep prices stable to ensure accessibility for affected communities. The Lainingthau Sanamahi Mapao for the month Kalen has been released today at the premises of the Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board, Haying Kongbal, Imphal. It was the 6th edition of the Sanamahi Mapao. The leaders of the Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board handed over some copies of the Sanamahi Mapao to the representatives of the Hawker Association for dissemination. Vidyapati Senjam, Vice President, Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board, Member Secretary M. Sivadatta Luang and leaders of the Hawker Association attended the occasion.
lekai lekai da masigi chebau si yohon bibada yang chaung thogang lobi bagi da makta thagat ko khumuk chari loina na sana mai temple ko na sindi da masigi chebau si lep kana puthok ko ngam bagi da makta sana mai temple ko su ko ka sindi mai ge da thagat ko khumuk chari mai to kana hu lai riba kamingon si sum kai bu dige khoi di irang leramba irang tang tapthar ba age khoi di khal kar ko sina awana nangam mayam si se Kalian khasina lakho dagi koi anu yini ngam humbo resnu haina holam pa khoi di khoi so sindi mai ge dagi mayam da kizil.
In humanitarian ground, the Meitei Aikoi Pun Sinsi Maipun has donated a sum of Rs 7,000 to Lorembam Bashanta Singh, 53 years, resident of Nambo Lorembam Maning Laikai, who is now hospitalizing at Asian Hospital Kwakaitel due to injury by lightning on May 5. A team of Maipun led by KK Wahengbam, advisor Maipun and Rajendra Pangambam went to the hospital this morning and donated a sum of Rs 7,000 to Lorembam Bashanta Singh. The Indian Air Force took to Twitter to announce its proactive response to the forest fires raging in the Pauri Garhwal sector of Uttarakhand. Deploying its Mi-17V5 helicopters, the IAF conducted Bambi bucket operations to provide relief. These helicopters efficiently transported and released over 4,500 liters of water over the affected areas, a crucial effort made in close coordination with the Uttarakhand government. The swift and coordinated action by the Indian Air Force played a pivotal role in supporting the ground-based firefighting crews. By effectively penetrating the affected areas and dousing the fires, the IAF's intervention significantly contributed to the containment and mitigation of the forest fires, safeguarding lives and property in the region. Continuing their drive against narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances (NDPS), the Jorhat Police, led by the Deputy Superintendent of Police Kaushik Kalita along with the TSI Nabajyoti Das, apprehended an individual and intercepted a Royal Enfield Meteor bike on May 6. The personnel also recovered around 11.44 grams of suspected heroin. The team launched their drive after receiving specific input regarding the presence of heroin in the possession of the rider. Taking to the microblogging site X, the Jorhat Police wrote, Deputy SP Kaushik Kalita along with TSI Nabajyoti Das and team intercepted a Royal Enfield Meteor bike and recovered around 11.44 grams of suspected heroin from the rider. Necessary legal action follows. Investigation is underway. In an earlier operation on May 5, the Lekhapani Police, in collaboration with the Gorkha Students' Union on May 3, arrested 3 drug traffickers. The police personnel seized 10 drug-laden chop cases from the possession of the arrested drug traffickers, who have been identified as Tej Bahadur Chetri, Bimal Chetri and Deepak Chetri. The Lekhapani police also seized 2 bikes and 112 grams of drugs, estimated to be around Rs 1.5 lakhs. The Director General of Assam Rifles, DGAR, Lieutenant General PC Nair, disclosed the government's decision to annul the free movement regime FMR along the India-Myanmar border areas. The announcement came during his interaction with media personnel on the sidelines of a wreath-laying ceremony commemorating the 33rd anniversary of Operation Duty, organized by the 7th Assam Rifles Ghaspani Battalion on Sunday. Lieutenant General PC Nair underscored the government's rationale behind the decision, citing security imperatives as the driving force. This is a decision that has been taken by the government, understandably, for security reasons, he affirmed, acknowledging potential opposition from various quarters while awaiting the unveiling of the precise details. The DGAR reassured that apprehensions regarding the scrapping of FMR should be tempered until the finer details emerge. He emphasized the Assam Rifles' relentless commitment to combating drug trafficking, revealing staggering seizures worth approximately Rs 1,500 crores in 2023 and Rs 900 crores till April this year, predominantly comprising narcotics. Amid queries regarding the prevailing situation in Manipur, Lieutenant General P.C. Nair noted a decrease in violent incidents but voiced concern over the proliferation of weapons among the populace, indicating societal weaponization and polarized communities as pressing challenges. He affirmed the Assam Rifles' endeavors to foster reconciliation between conflicting factions through diplomatic channels. Highlighting the establishment of a Center of Excellence in Nagaland 2 years prior, the DGAR elucidated on the initiative's aim to nurture talent from remote regions, facilitating higher education in medicine and engineering. Commemorating Operation Duty as a watershed moment in counterinsurgency operations, Lieutenant General P.C. Nair lauded the valorous actions of Naib Subedar Padam Bahadur Chetri and his contingent, pledging continued support for the welfare of fallen soldiers' families. Operation Duty, executed in Kupwara, Jammu and Kashmir on May 5, 1991, remains a hallmark of success in counterinsurgency endeavors, with 72 terrorists neutralized, 13 apprehended, and a substantial cache of weapons seized. Subsequently, the DGAR engaged with ex-servicemen, Virnaris and their families, along with soldiers involved in the operation, extending gratitude for their contributions towards ensuring its success. The Itanagar Permanent Bench of the Guwahati High Court has recently taken significant action regarding the construction of roads under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana (PMGSY) in Dibang Valley district. Notices have been issued to several key officials and firms involved in the projects, following a public interest litigation (PIL) submitted by Rakhini Mipi, a resident of Mipi village. The notices issued on 1st of May target the Rural Works Department and Chief Executive Officer, the State Information Commission Chief Vigilance Officer, the Chief Secretary, the Dibang Valley Deputy Commissioner, and 3 firms: Tenzing Construction based in Dirang, West Kameng, TNT Enterprise based in Tawang, and TTC Infra India based in Bomdila, West Kameng. The PIL highlights several concerning aspects of the PMGSY road construction projects in Dibang Valley District. Mipi alleges discrepancies such as approval of detailed project reports (DPR) without ground surveys, manipulation of population data, poor work quality, and cracks in culverts and concrete cement drainage systems. Moreover, Mipi claims that certain villages listed in project documentation lack constructed roads despite being included in the DPR. Japanese Ambassador to India Hiroshi Suzuki is scheduled to undertake a 2-day visit to Nagaland starting May 7th. On the first day, Suzuki will be attending at a cultural program at the State Banquet Hall in Kohima. The following day, he is said to be part of the soft inauguration of the Kohima Peace Memorial and Eco Park. The ambassador's itinerary includes laying the foundation stone of the park, participating in the ceremonial plantation, and paying respects at the Kohima War Cemetery. Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio will accompany Suzuki to the cemetery. The day concludes with Suzuki and other Japanese delegates visiting the Kohima Cathedral and the World War II Museum at Naga Heritage Village, Kisama. The visit aims to bolster the cultural and diplomatic ties between Japan and Nagaland. The recent 2.5-day shutdown strike, spanning from April 26 to 27, with a half-day extension on April 29, has left a trail of financial losses across various sectors in Dimapur. Apart from the significant setback in business transactions among trade and business firms, banks also witnessed a drastic reduction in financial transactions during the strike period. According to reports obtained by Nagaland Post, leading up to the strike, the 5 banks operating in Dimapur were transacting an average of around Rs 9.12 crores each day until April 25. However, during the strike, bank transactions plummeted to approximately Rs 2.76 crores in a single day across the 5 banks, resulting in a staggering net reduction of financial transactions amounting to Rs 6.36 crores per day. The strike, which was called off following the state government's acceptance of the Dimapur Chamber of Commerce and Industry DCCI's 5-point charter of demands, highlighted the urgent need for action against illegal collections. The government directed the Director General of Police and the Commissioner of Nagaland to swiftly act against those involved in illegal collections, with the mandate to book them under the National Security Act (NSA). While extortion activities may have temporarily subsided, reports indicate ongoing forcible collections by certain groups. Now let's take a short break. We will return with more updates. Stay tuned.
Gear up for the future with Chongtham University. Write your success story with our new age programs that shall be amongst the top 3 most rewarding careers in India and across the globe in the next decade. One of the reasons why Chongtham is a leading private university in India is these world-class partnerships, which makes it stand out among the rest.
Diabetes ko loina na hinglibasing tha amagi manungda control toba ngamlei. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha amagi manungda hantaba ngamlei. Khong hamba nungaitabasu numit manganigi manungda fahanba ngamlei. Piles saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahanba ngamlei. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oiba ngamlei. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oiba ngamlei. Fatty liver oibasu tha amagi manungda fagat hanba ngamlei. Pumnamak natural oiba hidak makhalna layang jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi. Hena kupaparol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jenims Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back after the short break. Let's continue with more updates. A joint team of Assam Rifles and Champhai Police on Monday seized 2.163 kilograms of methamphetamine at Melbook Road Junction, Champhai. The seized drugs worth Rs 6.489 crores. They apprehended one individual named Rohming Thanga, 20, of Zaukatar village, and one Tata Sumo bearing registration number MZ081627. The apprehended individual and the vehicle has been handed over to Police Department, Zaukatar, for further legal proceedings. In another operation, along with Customs and Preventive Force on Champhai Aizawl Road, 20 cases of foreign origin cigarettes worth Rs 26 lakhs were also recovered. The massive rain, wind and hailstorm on Sunday destroyed over 10 houses across Mizoram. Over 500 houses destroyed since May 2nd. According to the reports received by the Disaster Management and Rehabilitation Control Room, a house was reportedly damaged at Aizol Sarongvang locality, which was damaged by a fallen tree. At Lunglei district, 9 villages and localities reported house damages, landslide and collapse of a breast wall. Karawat village of Champai district reported a house damaged by hailstorm, while Kwangting village had a house damaged by windstorm. Furthermore, Monday also witnessed cloudburst accompanied with strong winds across the state and hailstorm in some districts. Detailed reports of houses and property destroyed are yet to be finalized by the Disaster Management and Rehabilitation Department. The Tripura government will plant 5 lakh saplings in a day to enhance the northeastern state forest coverage. Forest Minister Animesh Debarma said on Monday currently the state's forest coverage is 66%. A scorching heat wave is sweeping the entire state since plantation plays a key role to battle against global warming. The Forest Department has decided to plant 5 lakh saplings to boost the state's forest coverage, Debarma told PTI. The Forest Department has already chalked out a plan to go for a massive plantation drive in a phased manner, he said, adding the 5 lakh saplings will be planted in a single day in the first week of July, without specifying the date on which the saplings will be planted. The Zoe Reunification Organization, ZORO, has announced plans for a peaceful rally on May 16, 2024 at the Indo-Myanmar border to protest against the Indian government's decision to fence the border and abolish the Free Movement Regime (FMR). The decision was made during a meeting held at the ZORO General Headquarters in Treasury Square on Tuesday, chaired by R. Sankawiya, President of ZORO. The meeting revolved around discussions regarding the implications of fencing the border. Members expressed strong opposition to the decision to scrap the FMR, stating that it signifies a move towards dividing brethren and further oppressing Zoe children. They emphasized their firm stance against it and announced plans for the peaceful rally to be held at the Burma border. ZORO has called upon all Mizo people as well as individuals from Burma to join the rally in solidarity. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in the Valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thoubal districts. In Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. However, in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Traffic is seen as usual on the roads. Shops and markets remained opened. People were seen purchasing essential items during the curfew relaxation. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982. And subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur government releases Rs 6.9 crores from State Disaster Relief Fund for thunderstorm hit areas. IAF helicopters undertake Bambi bucket operation in response to the forest fires in Uttarakhand. Jorhat police seized 11.44 grams of suspected heroin, one held. Government scrapped FMR along India-Myanmar border for security reasons, says Assam Rifles DG. Japanese Ambassador Hiroshi Suzuki to arrive Nagaland on May 7. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thoubal districts till 10 p.m. For Kokting district till 8 p.m. In Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Well, that's all we have for now. For more updated news, please tune in to ELITETV English News at 3 p.m. Until then, have a good day.